Hi guys, my name is Misty. I'm a psychic and spirit medium. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're keeping well and safe. Today I'll be doing a pick a card reading for the last week of March, so from the 29th of April, as we go into early April to see what's in store for you. So I believe that's from the 29th to the 4th of April. I've put the cards into pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. I would just say let your intuition guide you to pick in the right pile. If you have to stop the video, that's perfectly fine. And we'll get straight into that reading. So for those that have picked group 1, we've got, for tarot, we've got the Fool, the Devil, Four of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. And for the Oracle cards, we've got Transformation and Change, Follow Your Dreams, and Seasonal Harvest. So for the last week of March, for those that have picked group 1, as we go into early April, they're speaking about new beginnings. So I see you guys actually experiencing new beginnings and you kind of taking, I want to say, the reins of your life and your future, really, as we kind of close off this month. So with that forward, I see you taking a risk and really wanting to start afresh. As you can see, we've also got the Oracle card that says transformation and change. So for that week, it's very much about really focusing on how you can change your life, taking stock of maybe what's happened in your life so far that you're not happy with, and taking risks. So you could maybe find yourself quitting your job, wanting maybe to start your own project, start your own business. That's a very good possible option. But for a lot of you, I actually see you being able to move away from more of a dark place, because we've got the Devil here, we've got the Four of Cups. So Spirit's telling me that some of you potentially might have been dealing with even addiction issues, whether it's yourself or someone close around you, and you've been finding them quite, oppressive. The situation has been very, very difficult, but you will definitely have the courage, the leap of faith that, you can change your life and you can overcome these addictions and you can overcome all the challenges that are represented by the Devil that you're going through currently. So Spirit really wants me to encourage you guys to say that if there are some addiction issues, there is potential things that are going on in the background that you feel like, you don't have help, you haven't got the support. Spirit's very much with you. They are supporting you and you can do it. They just want you to have the courage to change your life as well. And we've also got Follow Your Dreams Oracle card. So that could also mean maybe following a path that you never thought is actually open to yourself, a more healthier path. So I actually see you guys really utilizing this last week of March, early April, to make some really difficult decisions that are going to benefit your future in a much more positive way as well. So that Devil energy could be an addiction. It could also be some controlling aspects in your life. Maybe you hate your job. Your job is very much giving you stress. You feel trapped. This could also be family. So family relationships is also coming in as I'm speaking. Spirit saying that family, maybe some of you have very difficult families that you're dealing with, where it's quite dysfunctional, it's quite toxic, and Spirit's saying that, have the courage to walk away. You're not saying that you don't love your family, but have that courage to walk away, to start a new beginning for yourself, because essentially this is your life path, and you can't spend it being miserable, being depressed, very much feeling down as well. So Spirit's saying this is the week that you really are going to be starting to cut away anything that's very negative. So if you hate your job, or if you find your job is really negative, I do see you taking some risks, whether it means leaving your job, or maybe it just literally means speaking up. So if you haven't been feeling happy this week, I see you guys being able to speak up, being able to voice your own opinions in order to enact change in your own life as well. And speaking about even more serious situations going on here, so with that Devil energy, it could also be abusive relationships. So Spirit's saying that you need the energy and the courage to be able to move away from this situation. And we've got the Four of Cups. As you can see in the Four of Cups here, this person's got their arms folded, and it's because they're in a low mood. They're not happy with where they are in life. But Spirit's telling me that, especially for you guys that maybe are dealing with a depressive situation, an abusive relationship, they want you to ask for help. And I see you taking that help, because this Fool energy is very strong here, because you are taking a leap of faith. So what might not seem like a big deal to someone, but maybe you being able to speak up of maybe what's been going on in a relationship, or maybe speaking up about how depressed you've been feeling, the low mood, all these things that maybe you felt shameful about. Spirit's saying that you are going to have that courage, where you are going to be able to open up, and they want you to be open to receiving help. As you can see, this energy of the Four of Cups energy, this lady, she's got her arms folded, so very much she's isolating herself, and Spirit really want you to focus this week in finding the help and finding the support. So maybe it is speaking to a professional, speaking to a counsellor, or it could just be as simple as speaking to a friend about maybe what you've been going through, or just finding a friend or a family member that you can speak to. As they say, a problem shared is a problem halved. So Spirit really wants you to be able this week to speak up if there is things that have been kind of bugging you, because you have got people around you that care. Yes, you might have people around you that have been causing issues in your life, but they are saying there are some really good people out there who are willing to listen and willing to provide advice for you as well. So as you can see, this week is a very much impactful week. There's a lot going on, but the main message of the week is very much have a leap of faith, to believe in yourself, to have the courage to start in action change. They want you to transform your life. They want you to overcome the situation where you might be stuck in a rut. So that Four of Cups energy could literally just be stuck in a rut. That devil energy that we've got here might not be as serious as a abusive relationship, but it could just be maybe you just feel like your life is in a rut. You're stuck in a rut. The same things happening every day. You're not happy. You feel oppressed. You feel stuck. So it could just be something as simple as that. But Spirit's saying that you don't have to feel stuck. You have everything that you need within you. They just want you to believe in yourself, to have that leap of energy where, sometimes, yes, we can say the fool is a fool, essentially, that then, they're not really planning, they're not being practical, they're just going on this journey. But Spirit wants you to be a bit like that, where instead of focusing too much on the logic and on the practical needs, they want you to focus on yourself, to take a bound of faith that things can change, and they can only change if you're really willing to, to start afresh, to take a new beginning. So yes, that new beginning could be a job as well, that the Fool can represent a new change, where it's a job, potential, even starting a new business. So we've got that Nine of Pentacles here. So I actually see some of you, if maybe thinking of being self-employed, and if that's the case, I actually see that working out well for you guys, because the Nine of Pentacles is very much a card about, self-employment, entrepreneurship. So if you've got ideas of starting a business, of doing things, I see you actually being able to be successful. And I think that this week you're going to get quite a lot of inspiration regarding that. But if you're still working and you hate where you're working and you hate your job, you hate everything about that's going on in your life at the moment, Spirit's saying that start planning for the future, start planning to get to this Nine of Pentacles phase. And I see you being inspired. I actually see motivation around you, but you're gonna have to work harder, because we do have this Four of Cups energy that is sort of kind of trying to bring you down. So yeah, you just have to be able to break free from that Four of Cups energy. And the Four of Cups, it's not, I won't say it's negative, but it's very much you're feeling quite low, you're in low mood. So that means that, you might be feeling bored. You just feel like there's nothing going on, but Spirit's saying there's a lot that's going on around you if you're willing to open up your arms. As you can see, there's an offer coming your way as well. We've got a good offer this week, but you might not see it as a good opportunity because you're quite stuck in this negative energy with that devil energy and the Four of Cups. So Spirit's telling me that there are going to be offers that are coming to you this week. They might not be as big as you want them, or they might not represent exactly what you want, but Spirit's saying that they're going to help you exactly to get to your dream, to follow that dream, to follow a new change of life, a new change as well. So this week is very much, I'd say you guys have a very busy week. It's a very transformative week. It could also prove to be a little bit difficult as well, but Spirit's telling me that it's all going to pan out in the end, as long as you put in the work and you take this full energy, you have a bit more faith and a bit more confidence in yourself. And I'm saying that maybe self-doubts, you might find that you're doubting yourself quite a lot this week, and Spirit's saying that you have the answers within you, and there's no need for you to doubt. And even if there's people around you, people that potentially are quite controlling, people that are making you feel stuck, Spirit's saying that you are going to be able to drown those voices, and you are going to be able to do exactly what you want. So obviously, it's a general reading, but there are some of you that maybe want to go back into education, some of you that actually just generally wants to change a career path, and some of you that generally feel like right now where you are in life, you are not happy and you need a change, but maybe you're worried about paying the bills, you're worried about your family, your partner, you're worried about children as well. But Spirit's saying that it will work out, because essentially how you're living right now isn't how, we were all born, or I guess we're all born kind of to live, we're supposed to live a purposeful life. And I see you this week actually starting to review your life to see where you are and to take the next step. So some of you have already been planning this and you've just maybe been very anxious, being kind of doubting yourself. But essentially, I do see you actually taking those first steps this week as well. There is some of you that money is coming your way, but we've got that devil energy. So I just want you to be careful because there could be ties with this money. So I just want you guys, if someone's maybe offering you money, that there's no strings attached that comes with it, because we have got the devil, we have got that Nine of Pentacles energy, we've got the Fool. So they just want you to be wise as well with your decisions this week. If there is maybe kind of money that's coming in your way and it's not money that you've really worked hard for, they just want you to take stock and really reflect if there's any strings attached. And we've got offers coming in as well, but as always, they also just want you to be mindful. So they want you to take a leap of faith, to start a new beginning. But at the same time, if something does sound too good to be true, they do want you to take time to reflect on these decisions, is what they're telling me. And then we've got seasonal harvest, and it's great. It makes sense. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, we've got seasonal harvest. So there are a few of you that are facing a few challenges this week, but there are a few of you that, that are actually being rewarded. So you've got rewards coming your way. This could be maybe you're going to get a bonus from work, or maybe someone actually owed you money and that money is coming in this week. But your hard work that you've done for some time, Spirit's saying that this week it will also pay off. So maybe there are going to be a few challenges, or maybe this money that you're receiving is what's actually going to enable you to start this new change, to start this new beginning for yourself. But overall, yes, I see quite a few of you are going to have a bit more of a challenging week, is what Spirit's telling me. But there is also, I want to say, light at the end of the tunnel. We've got offers that are coming in, maybe not really what you want, essentially, but they want you to look at the bigger picture, because essentially it might seem like a mini little offer, but it is actually going to expand and it's going to change your life for the better. And just be careful and wary of people around you that may be potentially trying to control you. This could be relationships as well. This could be family, friends, relationships, because we have got that devil energy in that Four of Cups. So maybe some of you are taking a break and needing just to work on yourself because you feel like things around you have become very, very toxic. But overall, they're speaking about hard work. Your hard work is paying off. It might not actually be in any financial terms, but there might actually be some sort of reward that's coming your way as well, where you are going to feel recognised, where you are going to feel loved. And potentially that's where you are going to come out of this Four of Cups energy and this Four of Cups rut. And maybe some of you are feeling oppressed and you're feeling down because you haven't been able to follow your dreams, as we've got that Oracle card there. So maybe because of what's been going on, you haven't been able to do things that make you happy, to do things that maybe as a child, as a little girl, as a little boy, that you had all these dreams that you were going to follow. Spirit wants you to simplify your life now, or simplify things that are going on and really focus on what makes you happy. So maybe some of you, it's potentially maybe writing a book. Maybe it's, starting some sort of creative business, maybe making necklaces, making jewelry, just doing things that seem simple, but, would bring a lot of happiness to yourself. I've got also painting here. So they also want you this week to take time out from this busy week that's going to be potentially challenging, and maybe just do some self-care, maybe just a few candles, lighting candles, doing a bit of meditation is what they want me to leave you with. But they're saying that you are going to be fine, and there are going to be a bit of struggle, but you can overcome any obstacles, and you are not alone. You have got support around you, whether it's in the spiritual realms or it's actually friends and family around you, and they want you to be open to love, to be open to receiving help, and to be open to actually take opportunities, because you are not stuck with where you are in life. But there are so many opportunities and so many openings out there that you can experience, but sometimes due to kind of what you've been through, whether it's abuse, whether it's control, whether it's feeling down, whether it's essentially just feeling low mood, maybe feeling depressed, you can overcome it, and it will take time. I mean, this is a weekly reading, it's not a monthly reading or a yearly reading, but I do see you guys actually taking the first few steps to kind of transforming your life and making your life better. And it could just be maybe doing one simple thing, but it's going to get you where you want to be, and it's going to leave you feeling very happy and feeling quite motivated to pursue this new journey of yours, this new beginning that's very much in the cards for you, and that is waiting for you, and that Spirit really wants to bless you with. So thank you for those that have picked group 1. Please let me know how you get on and leave some comments down below. So for those that have picked group 2, we've got strength, we've got the sun, we've got the emperor, we've got the 6 of Pentacles, and for the oracles, we've got prayers and wishes, affirmations for acceptance, and speak your mind. So for those that have picked group 2, I feel energetically, and as I can see with the cards as well, that the last week of March as we go into April is going to be a very, very positive week for you guys. As you can see, the sun is actually shining on you. So you're very much going to come on top of any situations. And they're saying that there's a lot of luck around you. So if you potentially maybe wanted to play the lottery, or you wanted maybe to take a chance, Spirit says there's a very high chance that things are going in your favour, because the sun overshadows any negative energy around you. So I see you shining, and maybe even at work you're getting rewards. If you've been worried about money, I see things actually being resolved. If there's any legal issues, I also see you coming on top of that as well. But overall, this week is a good week. It's a positive week. You are going to feel happy. But Spirit want me to acknowledge, because we've got strength here. So potentially someone around you or yourself haven't been feeling too great. Spirit's telling me that things will be well, because we've got the sun. So we see recovery happening with the sun there. We see things actually taking a turn for the better. I'm between that you might have been feeling tired, or there's been things, or you just feel drained, but I actually see a sudden burst of energy coming over you, coming into your life. So you are going to be more productive this week. You are going to be more energized. You are going to be more motivated. And with that emperor energy, the emperor in this instance is that he's I want to say a positive impact for you guys for this week. I actually see you being able to take control, whether it's your finances, because we've got that 6 of Pentacles energy. So I see you taking control of your finances. This might mean that maybe you're planning to budget, or potentially your savings are actually, you're building your savings steadily, and you may be actually hitting your goal this week. So Spirit wants me to say that you are taking control of your life. And one of the first things they're speaking about is finances. So I see your finances being okay. I see your finances being more organized. And maybe the sun will bring finances to you this week. Maybe there's a reward that's coming in, or maybe it's a loan. Maybe there's finances that are going to come in that are going to help you with your dreams, or with maybe things that you want to build, or things that you want to focus on. So Spirit just wanted me to say that you are taking control this week, and finances are an area where you are taking your power. And this week is also about taking your power back. So maybe if you have been feeling sad, you've been feeling depressed, and they're speaking about speaking your mind. So maybe with that strength energy, maybe you haven't been able to really speak your mind or feel valued as such, but I see that changing. I see you having more confidence with that sun energy. I see you being able to speak your mind, and this could be speaking your mind at work. Maybe you're asking for a raise, maybe you're asking for a promotion, maybe you're complaining, but regardless, it's going to leave you feeling very empowered, is what Spirit's telling me. And then in your relationships as well, for those that are in relationships, I see things actually going well. I see great communication, and I think maybe there had been a few challenges the past few weeks, because we've got strength here, and sometimes strength can show up when someone's been taking advantage of. So maybe someone around you has been taking advantage of you, has been neglecting you, but I see you being able to speak your mind and things actually being resolved. So if there's any conflict that you guys are worried about, I actually see this week being the week that things get resolved. If you haven't spoken to a few people in quite some time, I see that see this week being a good week for you to maybe have a conversation, for you to pick up the phone and maybe speak to a friend, speak to a boyfriend, speak to family members that maybe you haven't been seeing eye to eye for some time. So yeah, so very much this week is a week of progress, a week of luck as well. So I see you very much shining and things really working in your favour. And we've got the card of prayers and wishes, and I want to say that this week, not everybody prays for it, but for those that do, this would be quite a good week to pray for what you want. For some of you, I actually see your manifestation coming to life with that sun energy. So the sun is going to bring you your wishes, bringing your prayers and wishes. But for those that maybe you're not getting your prayers and wishes this week, this would be a really good week for you guys to meditate on what you want, whether it's scripting, whether it's praying, whether it's manifestation, because there's luck around you. So you have a really good chance that you are going to be able to manifest and set intentions of what you want, and Spirit will be able to deliver that to you. So yeah, prayers and wishes are very important. I pray all the time. and I feel like, prayer is my way of speaking to spirit. It's my way of, speaking to my spiritual team as well. So not everyone does that. That's fine. As long as you kind of have your own spiritual way of being able to communicate with your angels, to communicate with your spirit guides. So they want you guys to actually spend a bit more time communicating with spirit, setting intentions, making wishes, praying. But I see some of you are going to be very lucky this week and your wishes will be answered. So you might be surprised. Maybe you prayed on this a long time ago. Maybe you set the intention or you started manifesting this thing maybe even a few years ago. Well, this week is a good week. It's a special week because I see your manifestations actually coming to light and coming into fruition. And we've got an affirmation of acceptance here. And I think because you're feeling so confident, you're very much in love with yourself, which is a good thing. We all can afford to be in love with ourselves. We all can afford some self-care. I actually see you being able to accept the situation. So maybe that's why you are happy. Maybe you've been fighting against something, but you're ready to let it go. And it's not letting something go in a negative way, but Spirit's actually saying it's letting something go in a more positive way is what they're telling me, because you've accepted the situation for what it is and you are happy because you've come to terms with what's been going on or what's happening. But yeah, so you're accepting the situation, you're accepting yourself, you're accepting your flaws, you're in love with yourself, your confidence is up. So maybe if there's been people around you that have made you feel down, maybe it made you feel low about yourself, you're kicking them to the curb essentially. And you're saying, this is me, this is how I was made, I'm amazing, I love myself, I am healthy. There's so many things about yourself that you should be grateful for. Everything is working perfectly. So also gratitude this week as well. I see they're speaking about you being able to just practice a bit more gratitude. They're not saying you're selfish or anything, but I think sometimes when you practice gratitude, it actually also helps that confidence, it helps that more positive vibe which you guys already have. And then with the Emperor energy, yeah, it's very much about taking control. So I do see you guys very much organising situations, taking control of your life, also speaking and taking control of the narrative. So I don't know if around you there's been some gossip, or maybe some things have happened where you feel like how people see is not who you really are. And Spirit's saying that with that Emperor energy, with that speak your mind energy, you are actually going to be able to change that narrative, and you're in control of how people sees you, because you're not going to let other people dictate how you come across or dictate your story essentially. So you can always change the narrative is what Spirit's saying, that you can be your true self. And I feel like this week is the week where you're happy with yourself and you're not going to change anything about yourself, because you're happy with who you are. And that confidence isn't about how you look on the outside, but it's a confidence that's deep within you, in your soul, in your spirit, which is what I think everybody really aspires to be, to be comfortable with yourself and to be happy. So maybe if you feel like you're not there yet, Spirit's saying that you are taking the steps to being more affirmed, more happy, just to being in love with yourself, really. We've got that Six of Pentacles energy. And the Six of Pentacles energy here, I feel like it's giving love and receiving love as well. So I feel like you're open to receiving love and you're also open to giving love. Because I think sometimes a lot of people are very much open to giving love, but they're not really open to receiving love. And that can be a self-esteem issue. But I think you're open in both ways. You want love and you also want to give love. Because it's not good for people just to give love but you don't get anything in return. But I see a lot of love around you with that Six of Pentacles energy. So this could be familiar love, this could be friendship love, but you are going to be feeling a lot of love and acceptance for who you are. So I want to go back to finances here. There could also be you're getting some sort of finances. So maybe someone's lending you money, a loan's coming through, or essentially someone's just giving you a gift. They're speaking about gifts. So you could be receiving a spiritual gift in the spirit, so where your wishes are being answered, as we already discussed. Or this could be something a bit more earthly, where someone's going to give you a gift. So maybe for some of you it's a birthday, and you are going to have a lovely birthday where you really are going to enjoy your time with family and friends, and you feel older and wiser, and you're comfortable with who you are, and you've had a lot of life experiences that haven't been also great, and this week you can really take stock. You're being grateful. You're being grateful for where you've been and where you are now, where you're happy. No one can ever make you feel less than, because you know who you are and you've got control of your own story and your own narrative as well. So that Six of Pentacles, Spirit saying, is a gift. So a gift is coming your way. It could be, yes, a spiritual gift about how you feel about yourself, but essentially someone around you could also be giving you a gift. So this could be flowers, so expect to receive flowers. I am being shown things blooming, so that could be flowers, and that would make sense with the sun. It could be something that's a bit more expensive, so it could be some sort of jewelry as well, as I'm being shown here. Or it could be something small that has a lot of sentimental value, but sentimental value to yourself and will mean a lot to you, but it might not be very much expensive. And it could also be the gift of friendship, because we've got that the sun energy, so even the gift of friendship. But overall, this week is a good week for you guys that have picked group 2. I feel like things are, things that maybe you haven't even thought of are coming your way. Things are manifesting in your life. You've got good luck around you. Things are just going to be, this week is smooth sailing for you guys. I don't have any issues. I feel like you're going to be surprised that everything is going in your way, whether it's work, whether it's relationships, any obstacles that you faced. I see those obstacles actually being lifted. Any blockages are being lifted. And overall, this week is a good week. You are going to feel more in control of your work this week, control of things that are going on. You're on top of everything as well. So you feel, a bit more step ahead, because you're not feeling overwhelmed, you're not feeling stuck in a rut, but essentially you are very much productive and motivated to kind of tackle this week, to get your jobs done. To get the jobs done, to do everything that you need to do as well. And speaking your mind, with the Emperor energy, the Emperor energy is also a leadership card. So maybe this week you're actually being asked to take more of a leadership role in your life and being able to lead other people and help. And that makes sense, that Six of Pentacles energy. So maybe you are giving wisdom as well. So you're sharing your knowledge and giving your wisdom, and you're speaking your mind. So maybe some of you are actually speaking up in terms of maybe helping younger people or people that have been through the same things that you've been through, with that Strength energy. But overall, you're very strong, and now the sun's shining on you, and you also want to share that knowledge with other people. So that's very positive for you guys. I see that very much your way. And, have a really good week. Please let me know how you get on as well. And please leave comments down below. And thank you for those that have watched for group 2. So last but not least, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. And for the Oracle cards, we've got Give Love, Healing Waters, Joy and Delight there. So what they're saying, this week's a good week for you guys. It's a week of abundance is what they're saying to me in my head. And we've got that Knight of Pentacles energy, that 2 of Pentacles energy, and the 10 of Pentacles. So there are a lot of opportunities that are coming your way this week. So this might not be anything to do with jobs. This might not be anything to do with work at all. This could be even just things in your own life. But there are very much opportunities and offers that are coming your way. It could even be an offer for a relationship, because we've got that Knight of Pentacles energy. So somebody is coming to you, expressing their love for you, and maybe you've been waiting for some time, or maybe you haven't, and I see you potentially having to juggle your feelings, whether it's what you want or maybe you're not ready. But essentially that's an offer that's there for you, and it's your decision whether you take the next steps in that relationship. But what they're saying is that you don't have to compromise who you are for any situation. I'm being shown some of you being offered even more than one job opportunity that's coming your way this week. So for those that have been looking for jobs, I actually do see 2 jobs, or more than one job at least, that's coming through your way. And there's going to be a bit of a conflict because you're not sure what to do. So you're juggling your decisions. You're not sure, you're a bit unsteady with what you need to choose. But Spirit's saying that go with your heart, go with what you believe in. We've got that 7 of Wands energy. And with that 7 of Wands energy, it makes me feel like they don't want you to compromise who you are and your values for a job, for money, for a relationship. So that 7 of Wands is very, very important, and it's come up right in the middle. So Spirit's saying whatever offers that are coming your way this week, they need to be offers that are in line with your values. And I know it's difficult sometimes if you are looking for a job and you've been currently struggling with finances, but Spirit's saying that you don't have to compromise who you are, because they've got you. The universe literally has your back, and they're saying that another offer will come in. As you can see, we've got that Knight of Pentacles energy. We've got the 2 of Pentacles where you're juggling and you're not really sure what you're doing, which offer you're going to take. But at the end of the week, we've got that 10 of Pentacles energy. So overall, you are going to be happy. You are going to get exactly what makes you happy. And that aligns with the same values, but that we just have to be a bit more mindful of that Seven of Wands energy in the middle, because it essentially speaks of that you potentially will be a bit tested, where you might be asked to do things that you either don't believe in, things that you don't make you happy. And for some of you, you are going to be happy to say, no, that's fine, I'm not going to be part of this. But there are some of us that I think are a bit more, want to please people, but Spirit's saying you don't have to please, because what's for you will not miss you. So if this job offer, this relationship offer looks too good to be true, but deep inside there are things about it that you're not happy with, they're saying that don't fret, because the right job, the right person, the right opportunity is still coming. You've got more than one opportunity here, and you've got time. You don't have to be in a rush, essentially. If something doesn't sit well with you, doesn't feel right, Spirit's saying that's fine. You can decline politely, because they've got you and there's better things coming along with that Ten of Pentacles energy. Also this week, stability it's a key. So I feel like you are going to be feeling, some of you are going to be feeling quite stable this week. Yes, you're going to be busy. You are going to be juggling more than one project, juggling maybe more than one job, but you are going to be actually quite stable. This could mean stable emotionally, but also stable financially. So I feel like money is not going to be an issue this week. I actually see some of you maybe even be receiving money from work, receiving money through promotions. We've got that Ten of Pentacles energy. Some of you actually may be receiving an inheritance as well, or receiving money from family that's been given towards you. So in terms of this week, I'm not being shown any worries with money. They're actually showing you being quite comfortable, having more security when it comes to money as well this week, which is great. And then with the Two of Pentacles, but there is a cloud of maybe not feeling stable. But if you look at the big picture, you're actually in a very good position, is what Spirit wants me to tell you. So when we go to the Oracle card, it speaks about give love. So I do feel like love is going to play quite a big factor this week, because we've got that Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is very much about love. So maybe you're not sure about your romantic partner, but I do see they've got an offer for you. Or maybe you guys have been fighting about commitment for quite some time, and you maybe have actually compromised your beliefs in certain situations. But I see you actually stepping up and speaking your mind this week, and things will get resolved. And I feel like you guys will still be together, because I'm being shown family, a big tie when it comes to family. And I see some of you actually meeting family this week, or at least being in conversations with family, essentially. However, for those that maybe feel like you guys have compromised so much for your relationship, have compromised so much of your own beliefs, I do see maybe thinking maybe the situation's not the best thing for you, but you're feeling very much more empowered. I'm not being shown anything negative, but you're also going to get your way, you're also speaking your way. And I think there's going to be a bit more clarity this week, because that Two of Pentacles energy is about not really sure where you stand, not sure how you feel. So I feel like by the time we get through this week, you're going to have a bit more clarity around all the areas that you're not sure about. And it doesn't always mean relationships. It could be actually just friendships. It could be family. It could also be to do with your career. Maybe you're in two minds about your career. But I feel like by the end of this week, because of the opportunities that you've had and the offers that have come your way, you know a little bit more about where you're leaning towards and what you really want out of life. And with that Seven of Wands energy, they're very much speaking about your very hard work. It's not hard work, sorry. You're very hard working and you're dedicated. So maybe if you feel this week that maybe you're falling short on some things, I see you working hard. As you can see, that Seven of Wands energy is about working hard and really fighting for yourself, fighting for what you believe in, grasping all the opportunities and chances. And I don't see you guys as ones that are going to let any opportunities go this week. I think you are going to very much take them and grasp them with your mighty force and really work hard towards meeting those tasks and meeting those projects. So this week you are going to be feeling very successful by the end of this week. I feel like any projects that you've had, maybe anything challenging, you've actually come on top. You've worked really hard. So yes, you might be feeling quite tired by the time that the week is over, but essentially you've got a sense of fulfillment, a sense of purpose within yourself with all these pentacles, and you feel like you've got some stability there, and you're actually quite grounded as well. So I feel like overall it's a happy week. Things are working your way. There's stability there. Yes, there are opportunities that are good that are coming your way, but essentially you're not going to compromise your beliefs or who you are for any kind of offer, whether it's romantic offer, whether it's a job offer, or just any other sort of offers that are coming your way. We've got healing waters, and there is healing taking place here for you guys. I'm not being shown kind of any low mood or depression, so I think you're very much now coming at the end of maybe you've been feeling low, you've been feeling down. There is very much healing taking place, and I think you're taking your time with healing as well. So some of you are only doing things that feed your soul, which is perfect, which is good, which is what you need for right now. And some of you are not really ready to be in relationships, and I think this is the week that you decide that this is the week for yourself. You want joy and delight for yourself. You're looking at yourself, some self-care. Whereas some of you, this healing is healing that's taking place in your relationships where you both are healed, where you both are doing good things, where you both are very much coming together. There's a reconciliation taking place there, and that also includes friendships. So some of you, maybe with friends, you're having those difficult conversations, but overall it's a productive week because having those conversations will lead you to this Ten of Pentacles phase where you're feeling stable, where you're happy, where you're able to speak freely. I see some of you actually meeting up if it's possible, having really good conversations. There's a lot of memories that are being brought back up as well. So yeah, so love is a key theme this week for you guys, whether it's love of family, love of career, love in relationships, or just the love for the self as well. We've got joy and delight. Well, we've got delight here. I'm also being spoken about baking. I see some of you actually practicing some baking or doing baking. And for those that maybe are doing a baking business, which is potentially maybe part of a family business or a family tradition, I actually see that being quite successful. And this week is very, very significant and very, very important. And that's just not for baking, that's what they're showing in my head. But this could also be other things, any other kind of business or projects that you're doing, or even just hobbies. But there is success for you guys this week as well. And tradition is quite important as well, is what they're saying. So tradition has just come out when I was just reading for you as we are. So maybe some of you are actually visiting an old relative, whether it's a grandparent or visiting your family, but tradition is going to play quite a key role this week. And it's not in a negative way at all. It's actually a positive way. Maybe it's things that you've forgotten about, but you are going to be doing something traditional, whether it's to do with your culture or just to do with family traditions. Maybe it's having a quiz night, something that's simple, or maybe it's honouring your religion or honouring your spiritual beliefs that are part of your culture and your tradition. So that's also what's coming through when I'm reading for you. But overall, this week is a good week, a very good positive week. I think you're overall feeling stable. You're potentially actually embarking on taking things to the next steps, whether it's relationship, whether it's promotions at work, whether it's friendships in general. I see you guys actually speaking your mind and really fighting for what you believe in, and you're not willing to compromise what you believe in for money or for any other kind of accolades out there. And I think family is quite important as well. So maybe those in relationships, you're meeting your partner's family or vice versa, but tradition is really, really important. So, but overall, thank you guys for watching, and please let me know how you get on, and I wish you a good week as well. And thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. I'll be doing more videos, and thank you and have a good day.